Oh yeah, I never shut off the wallpaper for this game yet. So yeah, Mega Man X2. Wallpaper. It shows Mega Man and Zero, along with the 3 of the X-Hunters. Surgus, Agile, and Violent, from bottom to top. In case you couldn't figure that out by now. There, wallpaper for X2. Now, let's deal with the one who's not showing up on the thing, but he shows up the title screen of the game for the X Collection for some reason. Sigma! Also, why are we back at Mega Centipede stage? Yeah, for some reason you come back to Mega Centipede stage for this. I never understood why. This also just feels a little lazy. It's like, alright, time for the final stage! Now we know where Sigma is, we gotta deal with him. Wait, we're going back to Magnet Centipede stage? By the way, you can't get the Dodge the Searchlights achievement from this stage. Oh, you might still be able to get the Heart Tank and E-Tank in this? Which would be weird, but, well, there you go. We just gotta keep moving along. Use this for some last-minute refills in case you need them for the, last bosses. I do say bosses because it is Sigma. He had multiple forms last game. You can assume the same now. And, well, even more so if you came unprepared. Oh, anyway, welcome back and right to the finale of Let's Play Mega Man X2 as a part of the Mega Man X Legacy Collection. This is your host, the MJ406, and here is Sigma, randomly warping in repeatedly and, Oh my god, it's Black Zero! Oh, shit!
Look who I found wandering around, Mega Man. My friend here has a small problem with you. It seems that you let him die, and he's not too happy about that.
I'm sorry, man! Wow, was tough, dude! You died!
Now I think it is time that he repays the favor.
Yeah, about that! Thank you, Zero Square! My real Zero saved me.
Sigma, you should have studied the blueprints closer. There's only one Zero.
Wait, Zero! I know your secret! You're destined to follow me!
Huh? Maybe so, but I still don't like you.
Wow, you actually admitted that you're a villain. Okay, fine. If you wanna follow me, then I'll watch you die. Once again!
How'd you think, Sigma? Damn, Zero! Wow, he got pissed right there.
Zero! Sorry to keep you waiting, Mega Man X. The Greenies will have to wait. We've got to defeat all the Mavericks, including Sigma!
That's right.
I'll take out the main computer, and you follow Sigma. Let's go!
So get all Zero's parts, he knocks out that Zero copy for you.
Here it is, X. Sigma lies just ahead.
Thank you, Zero. I called you X. My bad. So, yep. Basically, if you don't get all Zero's parts, that's another fight you gotta do. But we're not gonna worry about that. Alright then, time to deal with Sigma. So, yep. You have an intermittent boss if you don't get all Zero's parts. Here I am, here. Oh my god, just warp in already.
You are merely a bothersome insect, Mega Man X. It is about time that I crush you beneath my heel.
So you say.
Uh-oh.
Oh good, he's going Wolverine. Cool. His weakness is the Sonic Slicer. Just watch out for his electric balls, don't let him charge at you, and you got this. Ah. And he does this warping thing. Again, just maintain your distance. Try to make sure you have a lot of health after this phase. Ah! Oh, and then once he's half down, he starts throwing electric walls at you. Huh. Weird. That's like the charged attack version of your weakness from last game. Weird. It's just a coincidence, don't worry about it. And there we go! End of Sigma. A little harder than X1's. He's actually a worthwhile fight this time for his first phase, but... well, that's only the first phase. Now for this annoying phase. Here comes the Sigma virus. Oh, great, Mode 7, hello. So yeah, here's Sigma virus. Yeah, he's a virus now, apparently. I guess it's like his essence. And well, may as well use some electric power like Strike Chain. Ah! And well, this fight's actually pretty easy. At least compared to most endgame fights. Just stay the opposite side of where he starts throwing down the laser. Although, sometimes he'll hit you anyway. And just keep using Strike Chain to blast him. Unfortunately, you're not given a health bar. Instead, the most you're given is, well, his color. Basically, the darker his color gets, or the more red he gets, the more damaged he is. And once he's near death, he changes his attack idea. Changes his attack pattern. Thankfully, if you kill the enemies, you may get lucky and get some energy drops. So, now let's hope you get lucky. Kill them if you got the time. You always do the charge shot variety for the strike chain, but I wouldn't bother. Uh-oh. Now he warps around like a dick. And if he catches you, you'll take damage. Just keep whacking the strike chain or a charge shot and get him off you. It's a good way to speed up to the end of the fight. Once he's dark red, he's pretty much dead. So, uh-oh, I ran out of strike chain. Shit. I'll be fine. Just keep avoiding him, and you'll be fine. And there we go. It's really over. Blast him once he's red, and he's dead. Just keep using strike chain to weaken him. If he starts surrounding you, hit him with charge shots or strike chain to get him off. Make sure you're always high on energy. Save your energy tank for this fight so you don't have to worry about it. It's pretty easy as long as you keep yourself moving away from him.
Mega Man X, I have lost to you again! Each defeat only makes me stronger and serves to bring you closer to your ultimate doom. But something is not right. I don't quite understand. Why did Zero... He is last of the Doctor's creations.
What doctor?
Arrgh!
What doctor are you talking about? Another thing I was somewhat lost in translation. He's actually referred to as a number of a certain doctor. And they mention the letters W-I. Like he's hinting he was one of Dr. Wily's creations? Interesting. Yeah. While I said that Dr. Kane was the one who created all the Reploids, modeled after Mega Man X, and that Sigma was his pride creation. I never said anything about Zero, though. That's right. They hint at, starting from this game, that Dr. Wily may have been the one to create him after all.
Joined by his friend Zero, Mega Man X gazes out over the sea.
It is beautiful watching friggin' Sigma die in that thing. All those other X-Hunters, damn them.
Sigma has once again been destroyed, but X wonders if the fighting will truly end.
It won't, buddy, believe me. It never will. Sigma's not dead. God damn it!
Was Dr. Light's dream of a world in which Reploids and humans live together in peace merely a dream?
Probably. He always had a lot of weird dreams. I don't think I want to know what they are.
The price of peace is often high, X thinks to himself.
Why must robots fight each other? I told you to stop saying that. You brought it up at one meeting, and nobody's gonna get up behind it. Shut up.
Who or what must be sacrificed for it to become reality?
Maybe I should kill you, Zero.
How about we don't do that? I would prefer you didn't. And when the time comes, will he be able to do it?
I hope I don't have to kill you, Zero. Don't make me do it.
Trust me, that's not going to happen. The future holds the answers, or...
Or what? What am I fighting? Or...
Oh my god, Mega Man, shut up. Just accept the ending, watch the sunset, and let's go jog, alright?
Okay, good. I go for a good jog.
You do that.
You know what? I'm gonna go on a chaser ride instead. I'm not listening to his advice anymore. At least he saved you this time instead of just dying. There you go. Similar credits to the end of the previous game. You just have the Mega Man X2 cast of robots and all that. Soul, Solar, L, and M. Along the mini-boss of each of the stages they refer to at the top. I think you go in order from top left, going to the right, and then bottom right at the very end. I think that's the order they're doing these. But yep, there's the end of Mega Man X2. It's, well, different. It added a lot more. Like, the air dash means you'd have a lot more mobility. And the weapons, well, I guess they're about as useless as they were in X1. The strike chain's kind of hard to get used to, but it's useful against Sigma virus at the very least. And it can be a good platforming tool if you know how to use it right, although I've never figured out how to use it. Because, probably the reason I hated a certain weapon in Mega Man Zero 2. Oh yeah, and now they show all the Robot Masters and their actual statistics. Like how powerful they run, on power and speed. Let's just know how capable everybody is. Their full capabilities are being brought to light. But, yeah, the game really does enhance a lot of things. The head part seems to always be useless in these games. The first game is just to bash blocks, which you only need to get an E-Tank, some extra energy capsules, and the arm part if you don't want to wait till the Sigma Fortress to get it. This one has a thing to scan secret routes. Your first time, it's useful. Oh, Neo Sigma was his name, not Sigma Virus, excuse me. I keep thinking of it as Sigma Virus. Also know that Zero and Mega Man X have unknown power potential. Mega Man X was Light's creation, supposedly Zero is Wily's. Are you telling me this whole thing's just another feud between freaking Light and Wily? God damn it, the price of peace is often high. Son of a bitch! These guys will never end their stupid feud! Ugh. But there we go. That's the end of Mega Man X2. A great follow-up to the first game. If you think the first one's better, that's fine. But, you know, the air dash makes this game feel better. The bosses have more variety and challenge. And honestly, the bosses in this game, the Mavericks, are probably of the highest quality throughout the entire X series. That's why I really like them. The boss fights are really good in this game. This is still only my second favorite X game, though. Only be overshadowed by one we'll find later in the collection, X3. No, X3 sucks compared to the first two. And I'll spoil that right away. The next game does not hold a candle to the first two. It's still fine, but not nearly as good as these first two games are. So, we have that to look forward to. But before that, there's something I gotta do. Let's restart. Let me hope I didn't save after I did something in the fortress, or else I'm gonna feel like an idiot. So yeah, remember how I saved right before we got rid of the last Maverick? Well, as long as the password's still saved in there, let's enter it. Let's load it. Hey! Thank you, Zero. Yes, I did it right. Alright then, let's just speed along through this, shall we? I would time warp, but well, it'll feel kind of erratic. So let's show things a little differently this time around. There's two things I could do. The first I want to do, well, remember I said you need all of Zero's parts. If you get that, Zero will save you from the Black Zero copy you have to deal with. It's like a piece of junk, basically. Without any of his parts, and they only have, you know, how to build Zero in mind. Which is another thing about why. Uh-oh. By the way, that's what happens when you get spotted by the searchlight. There you go. Just a heads up for you. Another thing ah, crap! I keep doing that! Damn it! See, this is why I normally hate this. Oh, I can't get the heart tank now. Damn it! If I die, I'll go back and get it. Otherwise, I'll just get it later. Another thing I mentioned about Sergus being Wily, basically. He's the one who supposedly knows how Zero is built, inside and out, even without the parts. They made a fake Zero that Sigma ended up using. How do they do that without any of his parts? Ah, crap, I did that again. Well, the reason for that can be seen as, well, Sergus being Wily, because Wily knows Zero and inside out. Therefore, even without the parts, he can still basically make them, just not the same way. It's crazy, but crazy enough to be a real theory. It's just a game theory. Oh no! Yay! Man, I think crazy fan theories started even that long ago. Of course they did. There are theories about friggin' Mario having a communist agenda to it. There have been some really old game theories that just make no goddamn sense. Or just basically, like, they turn from game theories to conspiracy theories. But you know, some people really like to be losing that connection. As well, we've heard that fricking robots have souls in them, so, you know, I guess it's not too far-fetched to say a human soul could have been implanted in a robot. At least I wouldn't go that far. Okay, so, well, ow. Uh-oh. Why is my data being scanned? I won't worry about it. So, yep, this is what happens. You can get rid of these. Oh, another scan. Cool, that's neat. These keep coming down to form more floor. Once they officially form floor, you can't destroy them. So, you know, if they get to the very end of the room here, guess what? You can't get to the X-Hunter fight. Oh, which, by the way, I should also mention, if you want to get to an X-Hunter fight, if you die in the stage and lose all your lives, it's fine. By the way, every scan you do, get scanned by that, increases the boss's power and changes his color. You can get scanned up to 3 times. It basically adds attacks to this thing. That's all it does. His last color is ugly as hell, though. That's the last attack he gets, that freaking bubble barrier. Which, well, is a pain in the ass. And also, I think one of the other ones he gets is the ability to shoot high. So yeah, this mini-boss, if you let him scan you enough, just becomes more annoying. He doesn't have more health or anything, it isn't, like, faster. His is a more annoying fight. And you can do low jumps. I think that's the second one. Yeah, for every scan, the first one lets him do the high shots. The second one lets him do the short jumps that doesn't make him shoot a laser from above. And the third one lets him do that little bubble shield attack. Unless I mix up the second and the third one, that's all the scans do. They don't up his stats, they just give him more attacks. That's all they're good for. Alright. I would cut away, but the thing is, well, we missed the zero part, in theory, by not going after, well, Agile there. It doesn't matter which one you don't get. As long as you don't get all of them. If you choose not to get any of them, the same thing would happen, but as long as you miss just one, something different will happen once you beat all the Mavericks. And even if, you know... Ah, screw you! Back off! Ah. Even if you do, you know, miss one and can't get them afterwards, because like I said, the moment you miss one, you can't get the zero thing done. But, well, they won't show you what happens until you beat all the Maverick stages. So remember, if you defeat a Maverick without defeating the X-Hunter, you cannot get all the zero parts. Wow, thank you. See, as long as you know how to dodge that suction, if you have air dash, it's much easier. Otherwise, you gotta hope. If he tries to suck you in, just dash on the ground at the very least and keep holding yourself away from him so he can't suck you in. And that's the easy way to deal with Magna Centipede. Alright. Now I'll show you what happens if you miss a zero part. Oh, by the way, zero parts do not count for you getting the Shoryuken. And I did not show off the Shoryuken yet either. Man, I could have done that too during the friggin' boss rush. God damn it. I forgot to show it off again. Son of a bitch. Here's a cutscene you get if you missed even one zero part. I'm sorry, X. One of the X-Hunters attacked the base and took all of Zero's parts away. Son of a bitch. They're going to rebuild Zero at their base. I tracked them to location 00, the North Pole. I can't let them tamper with him, Dr. Kane. I've got to save him. Yeah, good luck with that. So yeah. Now we know that Zero will be a problem as we go through the fortress. Bye, X-Hunter. Speaking of which, I gotta get back there. So, let me time warp to close to that, just so I can get it taken care of. But first, I gotta get a heart attack. So let's just time warp, get everything over with already. Oh yeah, I figured I may as well show you guys the lower route for the first of the X-Hunter stages, in case you're curious of what's down here. I already filled up my sub-tags, by the way, which I just realized. The spots where I used the silk shot to get myself energy, where I could just do the charge shot and a whole bunch of the capsules come in. Well, funny thing, you can keep doing it. You don't have to leave the stage to do it again. You can just keep doing it over and over, as long as you're there. So yeah, you can just keep generating all the energy you want, weapon or health-wise. Well, anyway, here's the room you have to ascend if you take this route. But this is the room I hate going through. I guess it's not as bad as I thought, but still, if you don't like platforming like this, that's where it can get annoying, so there you go. Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. Oh, shit. By the way, you have to off-screen that so you can reset it in case you're curious about what happens when you screw that up. If you feel like you're not gonna make it, or, you know, you go up too slowly just to start, you have to frickin' run away to get them to get to that thing to reset. So there you go. Okay, that was all I wanted to show. Anyway, now to Time Warp. Actually, yeah. I gotta show something else off of the Time Warp, so let me do that right now. Alright, I made it. It just took me a while to get through the door. So, I got Shoryuken. Remember, forward, down, and then down, forward. With full health. Shoryuken! Ow, I'm on spikes.
No, it's gonna be! Has to revenge me! What the hell was that?
Ah, the one-hit KO beauty. Best used on Agile there. I didn't need to, though, because mine was enough before. But, well, I got one last thing to show off. For real. Maybe two. But before that, do we want to have a Shoryuken montage? How many bosses I can do it with? Sure! Let's see how many I did it with. Shoryuken! Ah, damn it, never mind. It doesn't do one-hit kills. It just ignores invincibility frames. That was what it did. Okay. Hadouken is a one-hit kill. Shoryuken is not, but it does a bunch of damage every frame and ignores invincibility frames. So as long as you keep consecutively hitting the boss every frame, then yeah, you can kill him in one hit. That's why it works best on Agile. It can work on Morph Moth and, well, Neo Sigma, which maybe I'll show off if I can get that. Okay, so yeah, it's not one-hit kill, but it does a lot of damage and ignores invincibility frames. Alright, anyway, to the last Sigma stage, let's Time Warp. Hadouken! Shoryuken! Whoops. I said Hadouken! Okay, you can do it to Magna Centipede at least. If they're up high, it's a lot easier, so there you go. There's one you can do it to. Alright, now I'll actually Time Warp. He's the only one I could do. And we're back at Magna Centipede stage for the final. Alright, so, I did everything else about the same. Got the Shoryuken. Got all the parts I needed. All that stuff. Full energy. Which I actually used up an energy tag before fighting Agile. And I managed to refill it through the boss rematches. I killed it this time. Like, I killed it. From every recovery after a boss, I never did not have full health going to a single boss in the rematches. That's what I should have done the first time, but apparently, I need a reminder of how to do everything. Apparently, bustering makes most of them easier. Go to show you how awesome this Buster thing is. And while I said I hated Mega Man 5 because its Buster was the best weapon, here's the thing. This Buster upgrade is completely optional. So, you know, you can choose to not have it and your special weapons will be better for the boss weaknesses anyway. So yeah. Oh, by the way, weakness of Zero here? Speed burner. If I spoiled it, oh, you should have figured it out already. So, look at that. It's the real Zero who warped in like Zero, apparently. That's how they warp.
Look what I found wandering around, Mega Man. My friend here has a small problem with you. Seems you let him die, he's not too happy about that. Now I think it is time he repays the favor.
Zero, no! And you get Zero's epic beam. Watch out! This bites really hard, by the way. So, yep, if you don't get all Zero's parts, you have to battle Zero here, who's weak to the speed burner. He's got a lot of difficult attacks, including that triple combo of his. 2 fully charged shots. Ow. And, yeah, he got 2 fully charged shots and a saber shot. He shoots his friggin' saber. Like, what the hell, dude? Just wait for him to dash towards you, and then let him do the pound thing. Oh, God. Let him do the pound thing and then dash away. So, yeah, he's pretty tough. So, if you don't get all the Zero parts, you have to deal with this. I mean, thankfully, you know, your arm will protect you, and he doesn't do a lot of damage, but he takes a while to kill. Zero! But thankfully, after you beat him... What the hell happened, Zero? Do you remember me? He said nothing there, by the way, if you could tell.
Yeah, I guess so. Sorry to cause you so much trouble. X, you need to go after Sigma. I'll try and destroy the main computer.
Take care of yourself, Zero. I don't have time to put you back together again.
You didn't put me back together this time, you idiot. I'll be okay. Get going, X.
So yeah. Instead of him just helping you save you, you have to beat him up to get him to come back to his senses.
Here it is, X. Sigma lights just ahead.
And, well, everything carries on the same from there. Alright, so, let's just time warp to the end of this fight. Yeah, can you just hurry up and get in the room already? Hurry up already! Jesus, fall takes forever. Okay, there we go, time warp. Alright, well, I'm at full health now. I used to E-tank, but that's okay. Or sub-tank, you know the idea. Look at that! The Shoryuken eats him alive! Oh my god, it's beautiful. See, I should have done that. Another easy way to get through this fight. If you can manage to hit him with your Shoryuken, when you're full health, you will eat away at him. Like, look at that! He's basically dead now! All I think you do is to get the last hit with either a charge shot or your strike chain. So, let me just wait for him to appear right in front of me. And whatever, I got you. So yeah, the Shoryuken makes a joke out of him too. I hate that there's no health bar, but the color is your indicator. Once he's dark red, you know he's nearly dead. Just get him from green to red and you know what his health is. There you go. See, that Shoryuken is a thing of beauty. It really, really is. Shame I didn't use it earlier, but nope, it's not one hit KO. It just does mad damage every frame. It's pretty awesome. And he says the same exact thing about Zero being the last of the Doctor's creations. So don't worry, you're not missing anything there. Literally the exact same thing. So yeah, on the Zero fight, nothing different happens. So there you go. That was all the difference I made. Alright, I gotta get the hell out of here. Oh, by the way, you can't skip any cutscenes in these games, just a heads up. You can't. You can press plus to have all the dialogue read out super fast and skip the box for each box that shows up, but other than that, you can't really skip the cutscenes at all. And even this very ending's exactly the same. You know, you managed to defeat Sigma again, you destroyed Mavericks, all that, and Zero's still there by your side for some reason. Doesn't really matter, though. Because, well, Sigma's gonna be back anyway. Because every defeat just makes him stronger and brings us closer to our ultimate doom. See? Exact thing as before. Joined by his friend Zero, Mega Man X gazes over the sea. See? Nothing different there. Okay, well, there's only one more thing I need to do. And this is a Legacy Collection thing I need to do. So, if you'll excuse me, I gotta frickin' beat the first game's boss without taking damage, god damn it. Let's time warp to that just to get it over with. Attempt number 1! Here we go! Let's see how quickly it takes for me to get smacked by this frickin' thing. I mean, all I do is make them. Hey, can I frickin' hit? What the? Did he, like, freeze? You know what? Size matters not. Okay, done. That was all it took, apparently. I locked him? Alright. Well, then again, that boss was really never well programmed to begin with. It's a big, massive monstrosity it's easy to kill. As are most of the early Mega Man bosses in Mega Man X games. They always make the first boss a joke so you get warmed up to everything. That's how they do it. So right, let's hear 100 Medal Collection. As far as I'm concerned, I got them all. So, kill a boss with Giga Crush. Just bring them down to 1 speck of health and then activate Giga Crush on them. You gotta do it against the Mavericks now in particular. You can't do that on the X-Hunters or any of the Fortress boss. It has to be a Maverick boss. Covert Ops. Get through all of Magna Centipede stage without hitting a freaking searchlight. Pain in the ass, but somehow I pulled it off. Really Neighborhood Mega Man. Just go to one of those 2 spots I mentioned. Use your charged Silk Shot, the upgraded Buster upgrade, and there you go. You can get a bunch of health or weapon energy. Whatever you want. Zero Squared. Gather all Zero's parts and get rescued by the Resurrected Zero in Mega Man X2. So get all Zero's parts. Remember, if you go through a stage where a Maverick is present and the X-Hunter is there, make sure you get to them. Even if you die and lose all your lives, don't complete the stage, that's fine. As long as you don't complete the stage without beating them, if they're there, you'll be fine. Second armor, get all the armor parts. Beat the game, price the piece off and high. It's really over. Defeat the Sigma virus in Mega Man X2. Okay, yeah, it was Sigma virus. Oh, I guess his first form was Neo Sigma, but his actual little physical entity there, or whatever that was Sigma virus. Take your time. Just watch watch Morph Moth's metamorphosis. So, yeah, just sit there, let him morph. Then once he actually turns to Morph Moth, there you go. Half as much it used to be. Use your weakness. Use the weakness of Wire Sponge on his last hit. There you go. Size Marrow's not. Beat the opening stage of Mega Man X2 with full energy gauge. So, you know, just try to shoot him from afar. Watch out for his arms, and if you can lock him in place and just keep gashing him, shoot him in the head, there you go. And attack me if you dare. Learn the Shoryuken. So, get all your heart tanks, all the sub-tanks, all of your armor, and then go to him through that upper route in the X Hunter Fortress Stage 3 with full energy and all sub-tanks fully energized. All 4 of them. Get there like that, and you can get yourself the Shoryuken. Just keep in mind you do need to be at full health and full sub-tanks. That's why it's a pain in the ass to figure out. That's why you just go to Overdrive Ostrich's stage, use a charged Silk Shot, get all that energy, fill them up before you even get started. It'll make things easier. And don't forget, you can keep going back to those stages and go back to where you were in the X Hunter Fortress, as long as you don't start the game back up. If you reset the game, then you gotta do it all over again. And while other of these are, well, one of them's related to the credits, the other one's X Challenge. That's what a lot of the middle ones are. But yeah, specific game related, got all the achievements. And just like that, Mega Man X2 is done. Ah, that was fun. Now for the fun to end. Well, not quite, but... Well, this is easily the weakest game of the 4 here. Mega Man X3. I mean, some people probably still like it because it plays like the first 2. So, you know, some people are turned off by the new style of the 4th game, but some. There are reasons for that, though. But X3 is where it noticeably comes downhill. Even if you don't think it's the weakest of the first 4, it's easily the weakest of the first 3. So, yeah, this is clearly a step down from X1 and X2. But it's still fine. And I'll get to show you why. I will say this, though. It actually takes advantage of, like, using weaknesses on bosses. So that's kind of cool. Sometimes abusively so, but, you know, it's fine. And there's some bull crap. But we'll get into that. So, come back next time, everybody. We'll start playing Mega Man X3. My least favorite of this collection. But then again, it's still fun in its own right, at the very least. That's more I could say than about the frickin' second Legacy collection for Mega Man X. Oh.